Welcome back, everyone. You are here with Formation the Podcast, the first official episode of 2026. It is so good to be back.
Feeling fresh and ready to jump into 2026.
Me too. It feels like a lifetime. We have been waiting, we have been patient, and how good this week we've seen our first glimpse of some new liveries, some cars out on the secret testing in Barcelona. And I feel like slowly, we're getting back into the swing of things, and I couldn't be happier.
Honestly, it was just watching a few of the stories come through from Barcelona this morning, and they sound so different.
I know.
How exciting.
Today we are going to come in with a little predictions episode. Well, actually, I say little, it's a big predictions episode. We are going to list our driver predictions from 22, that's right, 22 to
I
1.
can't believe it. I was saying to Natalie earlier, I'm like, okay, so are we going like from 20 to 1? And she goes, it's 22. I'm like, it's 22.
I know, just the fact that there are 22 cars, how is qualifying going to go? How many impeding infringements are we going to have? And I'm here for it.
Absolutely. All the fun
No,
begins now. Let's go.
let the fun
Let's
begin.
jump in.
So before we jump into our driver lineup predictions, let's throw out any bold predictions you have for the season ahead.
Predictions for me this year, I'm going to play it up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
be a little bit unpredictable with the predictions. And I think for me, Audi will beat Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship in 2026.
Are you joking?
I mean, I feel like this could happen. I feel like it could happen. I'm not joking. No, this is not a joke. It's not a drill. I truly think that this could happen.
Really?
Yes, Ferrari has historically struggled in the first year of a major shift.
But when did they struggle? You mean like they're the slowest of the top 4 teams? They're not slower than Audi. That's
Correct.
like real.
Correct. But this is what I'm doing. I'm being bold. I am going all out, and I just still think we will see Ferrari brilliance. Absolutely.
I don't know
But
how
I
you can
feel
say
like we're
Ferrari
gonna
brilliant.
I feel like we're going to see relentless consistency from Audi, and that's what I'm excited for.
No. We need to go
I
back.
love that I've just completely
I
You're being
feel like
silent. You're just like, I can't comprehend this. This is not.
no, I just feel like you're in Delulu land. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
I
am.
know I'm a Ferrari fan, but put that aside. You can't go. Where did Audi finish this year? Where did Stake F1 team finish? Let's just pull some
Let's
stats
back
up
it
because
up. Yeah, let's go.
I
Let's
feel
go.
like you're actually on some planet that I'm not sure where it is, what happened there.
We just
Yeah, so
don't
they were
know what
9.
we're going to get. Yeah,
So they were 9.
Yeah.
So you think they're going to potentially improve 6 places?
No, I'm not saying that they will improve 6 places. I just have this. There's something. I know I'm talking to a Ferrari fan, so this is
No.
not
I'm not
ideal.
I'm not even a Ferrari fan right now. I'm wearing white. I'm neutral.
I'm
In
neutral.
Switzerland. I just don't understand. Ferrari scored 398 points last year. Kick Sauber, Audi, whatever you want to call it. They
Yep.
scored 70 points.
Yep. But we're in a completely. We're not even in a different. It's not even a different ball game. We're in a different court. Everyone.
I know, but I
Every
just
single
think
team.
look, all right, if you truly believe this.
I hope they don't have an intense fall from grace, Ferrari. I truly hope that it's
Well, if
more
they
of
drop,
a coming of like, yeah, they're going to drop a few. Maybe these people, you never know. But I'm putting it out there. That is my first bold prediction of 2026. Audi is going to beat Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship.
maybe we should change this from bold to delusional, plucking things out of a hat. I don't know, but sure, we'll go with that. All right. Everyone, Elle is not well. Send her your best wishes. She needs help. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
All
Mind you,
right.
their livery is sick and it's my favourite so far as well.
Yeah, no. Delivery is fire, but
Yeah.
how they're going to find
That could be
330
the
points
delusion as well.
Yeah, because 330 points, I don't think they're going to just pull it out of their back pocket. But you know what? We'll go with it. Love that for you.
Okay. We can
All
come
right.
back to this at the end of the year as well. And
All right. Well,
see
I have
where
a
we
bold
landed.
prediction for you.
Yes.
I think Lance Stroll is going to win a race this year. Yep, I think he is.
Okay.
Being,
Is
and I'm
this a
speaking to the
moving weather situation?
I think I'm speaking to the whole Aston Martin team.
Yeah.
We've got an Adrian Newey car.
Mm.
We've got new regs. We've got the best man in the business designing that car with these new regs. And I just think he's going to give him a car that he likes to drive, something that's rapid, and he is going to win a race in 2026. And you know what?
Mm,
Alonso's probably going to win 3, but I think Lance is definitely, I don't know, I just feel like he's going to win a race this year. He's been, all over social media, in the gym, putting in the work, doing his preseason training, and I'm all for it. And I'm like, you know what? New year, clean slate, let's go. Aston Martin, I want to see you back on the podium, and I want to see both drivers doing well. So I'm going
yeah.
for Lance Stroll winning a race in 2026. That's my
Okay.
goal.
And I actually can't be so gobsmacked by that prediction because I truly also want Aston to do well this year.
Mm-hmm.
I've been I think we've both been speaking of it, but I definitely towards the end of last year, I was like, come on, something Adrian's in the air, like it's just gonna happen. So yeah, I think so. I think he can do it
Mm-hmm.
if
Yeah, for sure.
everything lines up for him on that given day.
Yep, I agree. All right. Throw another one at me.
A bold prediction two from Elle, or
Mhm.
diabolical prediction, whatever we're calling them, out of my mouth.
We'll see.
I think it's not extremely bold, but I think Mercedes will return to title winning form this year.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
100%. I think, yeah, new regs are leaning heavily in their favor from early whispers. We
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen anything yet, but that's just the whisper. And I think that they've got both great drivers behind the wheel that will make magic of it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Agree with you 100%.
Yeah, and I just think it's exciting times. They understand the hybrid better than anyone else, I think. So, is
Let's
that
see.
bold? Boom, boom.
Well, we know their engine's great. We saw it last year with the Mercedes in the back of the McLaren. Obviously, McLaren just had the edge on the car design. So we
Mm,
know Mercedes know how to build a good car. They've done it in years past. So why can't they do it this year?
yep,
We shall see. All
absolutely.
right. My next bold prediction is that Cadillac isn't going to finish last in the constructors. In the not.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
I think Cadillac this year, obviously it's a new team. Everyone is going to be thinking they're on the back foot. And, there are great arguments to support that. But I think when the first year of new regulations, the teams that are going to rise to the top, and we've spoken about this before and with previous guests on the podcast, are the drivers with the most experience because
mm,
they can adapt the quickest to new regulations, new cars. And, who does Cadillac have? The two of the most experienced drivers on that grid. We've
yeah,
got Valtteri Bottas and Checo Perez. Can you get more experience? I don't think so. Other than a Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso lineup, they are the most experienced. So I just think they are going to be able to put in the work and just learn the car faster, maybe than some of the younger drivers and adapt quicker.
mm, mm,
And it's going to put them, above where people would expect them to sit. So I think they're
yeah,
coming in as the underdogs, but I'm like, don't write them off just too soon. Yeah, so excited to see what Cadillac is going to do this
yeah,
year.
yeah. And I wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said. And I think that even if the car's not at where it needs to be, they will push it to the limit
Oh, for sure.
and they have that experience to do that. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's so exciting. It's so another 2 drivers. I'm so excited to welcome these 2 back. What a great prediction. And I agree. I don't think they're gonna be on the bottom.
And I just think it's so nice that we're finally going to be able to see both of them more assertive in more of a leader role. We don't know yet who is going to assume that number one position, if there even is going to be a number one position. But
Mm,
I think Valtteri was kind of in Lewis's shadow a little bit at Mercedes, and Checo was the same over at Red Bull. It's just going to be so nice for them to come in, new team, fresh start, and just show everyone why they are incredible drivers, why they're on the grid, and why they deserve to be there. So
yeah.
very, very excited for them. And also, we put a little post up the other day for Valtteri why he has a 5-second penalty at the first Grand Prix of the year, which happens to be in Melbourne, which is basically his second home, is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. We don't agree. The fans are in an uproar.
Yep.
FIA, no one wants this for him.
No,
He doesn't want this for him.
he doesn't. He liked our post. Go
He did.
roll the tapes, scroll down. He liked the post. He needs a review, people.
He's leaving Easter eggs.
Literally.
Yeah. So yeah,
Anyway,
not an ideal start to the season for him. And I think the other thing that I'm so excited about when it comes to the two of them, although, we don't know whether they're going to be appointing a, front runner in terms of who's going to be leading the pack out of the two of them. But in saying that, if they are and if they're planning on doing that, the first couple of races are going to be so good because they're going to be fighting it out for
yeah.
that position. So that's another really
Yes. Intra-team
exciting.
battle situation.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gonna
yeah,
be
it's
good.
gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. Woo!
Woo!
All right. Have you got another bold prediction for me?
I'm laughing at myself before I even spat it out.
Oh,
I would love to see one of the new era drivers possibly not take out the driver championship, but be in the running for it. And I'm thinking like a Kimi Antonelli.
mm.
He's got the car.
I'm not gonna comment.
Yeah.
You'll see why when we go through our driver predictions. You'll see why. That's all I'm gonna say.
You guys
That's
don't know this, but she actually said something to me before we came on here that is making me pull that face. 'Cause
yeah.
wow. Okay. Yes, so I think that's a bold prediction for me. I would love to see one of the new era drivers come up and be in that fight for the drivers' championship this year. I'm just going to throw out Kimi Antonelli, but it could be any of them. It could be
Yeah.
Isaac. Who knows what he's going to be like in that Red Bull this year? There's also whispers Red Bull's doing really well in terms of adapting. So although he has to adapt to being in a new team, in a new team dynamic, we know he's got the grit, so he could also be in contention for something like that. And I just wouldn't take anyone else's name off the table. I'll just leave it as open-ended as that.
Love to hear it. All right. I'm gonna throw out one more.
Yeah, go for it.
And it's not really prediction, it's just a observation. I think we're either gonna see Red Bull just come in and dominate because they've
Mm,
found something that no one else has found, and they've got a new engine partner with Ford Powertrain. So, there's a lot of uncertainty around that. A lot of excitement because I think it's so great to see Ford enter the
mm,
sport or re-enter the
mm.
sport. We just don't know what that looks like, and I think it's either gonna go right up to the top and we're gonna see Max dominate, or it's gonna be a real tough year over at Red Bull. And I don't know why. Something in me is just leaning to the fact that it might be tough. Maybe just the first half of the year. I don't want to
Yeah,
ride them off for the whole year, but
yeah,
we just don't know. There's so much uncertainty around it that I just think it's going to be a bit of a struggle, and we
yeah.
might see some vintage Max Verstappen
Mm,
grit in the races, going through the field, not just a P1 to P1. And I'm excited for that because he's going to be on an even playing field with Isaac. New regs, new car, new everything. So not that it'll be a proper matchup because, we've got a seasoned driver and a second year rookie basically. But I
yeah,
just
of
think,
course.
I just don't know if they're going to thrive.
Mm, mm.
And I hope they do, but I'm just not betting anything on it because it just something in me is telling me it's going to be a hard few months at the start of the year for them. But we'll see.
Yeah, and I totally get where you're coming from because they did leave a few of those Easter eggs in their livery launch earlier last week. So yeah, there was a few things that were being said where I'm like, are they going to find it tough in the first couple of
Yeah.
races until they can find that magic,
Yeah.
that little
And,
bit of magic that they need?
just going back to the livery launch, can I say the cobalt blue, whatever color that is, I'm loving
Love a
it.
blue.
I'm here for it. It is. It's lovely. Give me more of it.
Simply, it's
Spicy.
simply lovely.
It's simply lovely. We love it. We love, love, love it. So yeah, love their livery
So
for
shiny.
sure. All right. Should we dive in? Should we get going? Should we try and order these drivers?
Yes, we
Let's
shall.
do it.
All right, all right. Here we are, lining up our drivers for the 2026 season. How are we gonna handle this, Nat?
Let's just go. 22.
Go.
Who's last?
Okay, you go first.
Wait, first, disclaimer. We're just doing this off the cuff. There's a bit of thought. There's a bit of madness. We're just going to spit the drivers' names out. Nothing's personal. We love them all. This is just what we think is going to happen this year before seeing any of the cars on the track. Here we go.
Amen to that.
Okay, 2022. The 22nd driver, Franco Colapinto.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't want him to be last. Honestly, I don't. Someone has to be. And I just think unless we see like some lightning bolt magic something happen, we were kind of left a bit, underwhelmed last year. So that's my only reasoning. Number 22 is Franco Colapinto.
Yep.
Yours.
Okay, great. So this is not great for you, but I'm actually gonna put Lance at the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah. If
Okay.
he gets that win, Natalie, then I'm screwed. So starting off
Okay.
really strong here, but 22, Lance, I don't know. I have hope for him as you do, but I just don't think he's gonna do it. And I really am hoping that Franco is actually gonna do really well this year. So otherwise he would have been on my bottom. And
Yeah.
then Stroll 22 for me.
Okay. All right. 21. I am going with Esty Bestie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what Hass is cooking up. I don't know. It could be really good sauce. We just haven't
Mm.
tasted it yet. But I'm not convinced. And I just think maybe Bearman is going to edge him out a little bit this year. He's had a year up
Oh,
his sleeve. And yeah, that's where I'm going with that.
interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. 21 for me is Franco Colapinto. Again, I hope he does a little bit better this year. I think this is going to be his chance. He needs to put in the work and get some points up his sleeve to
Hmm.
stick around. Because the fact that they've kept him on is a great sign in terms of the management happening over there at the moment. But
Hmm.
he does need to start performing because at the end of the day, the both of them aren't doing that great and they need to have a bit of a kick, I think. But
All
anyway,
right.
Franco, 21 for me.
All right. 20. Number 20. I am going to go with Pierre Gasly. Nothing against Pierre. I think he's an amazing driver. I just don't know what Alpine is doing,
Hmm.
what they've got planned.
Hmm.
So I just can't. Yeah, I don't know. Number
Yep.
20, Pierre.
Yep. Okay. Accepted. I've accepted
Exit.
that. Is going to be Sergio Perez.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's interesting because last season I was rooting for Sergio to be the number one
Hmm.
driver for Cadillac when we first heard the announcement,
Yeah.
but I've had to think on that since. And although I think he's brilliant and great, I think, yeah, I think you're gonna have some opening season struggles. And I think it's gonna be him that
Yeah.
struggles over Valtteri. So Sergio,
Yeah.
20.
No, that's interesting you say that because he has been like out this season. He has been racing, whereas Bottas has been reserved. He's been in the sim.
Correct. Yep.
Been amongst it, whereas Sergio is literally coming off a year of sabbatical, just living his best life. So,
Yep. Yep.
yeah, he is gonna have some work to do coming back. So, yeah, I completely agree with you on that one.
Yep.
Which brings me to my 19th, Sergio Perez. So, yeah, that's where I'm going with that for the same reasons as you.
Yeah.
Um,
Agreed.
yeah. And while I'm there, Bottas in 18th because, I just think that's where they're gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think Bottas will have the edge, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much between them. So,
Mm.
yeah. Alright. Give me your 19th.
Yeah, so I'm going 19th, Pierre Gasly. Wow, I'm not giving
Yep.
Alpine a good run here, but
Fair
they
enough.
really need to improve. We need to see some magic out of them.
Yep.
They're kind of just always in the ether back here.
Yep.
So I would love to see them more at the forefront. I just don't think they're going to get it done this year.
Mhm.
So that's where I'm sitting with Pierre. And then I'm going to go Arvind.
That's low.
Yes, but
Yeah.
so he's what did I say? 18?
Mhm. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think
Yeah.
that's fair. It's his first season. He's our, only rookie on the grid.
Mhm.
And I think he's going to still have some really great races, but I don't think he's going to get the points out of those races. So, Arvind.
Okay. So I'm gonna go 17, Liam Lawson.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I just
Oh.
think yeah, I think Arvid's gonna edge him out this year. I think they're gonna be level playing field, new car. So
Mm,
they're both gonna be starting off on the same level. And I just think there's
yeah,
something about him. And I don't know. I think we might see a bit of Arvid Lindblad magic this year. And I'm very excited to see it. So
yeah,
I
awesome.
think Lawson is gonna be in 17.
Alrighty.
All right, your turn.
Well, mine is then. Am I on to 17?
You are. Yep.
I hope you're keeping track because I'm not. Um, yeah, 17 for me is going to go Nico Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for Audi, which you
Yep.
might find me putting Nico down there quite interesting if you
Yeah.
take into consideration my bold prediction. But yeah, you'll have to see a bit later on why. But I think that Nico, again, always he's going to be really great for that team in terms of this year and learnings, and he's a veteran, so he
Yeah.
knows what he's doing. But whether he'll get the performance he needs out of that car to get the points, I don't think so. So that's where he is for me.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
going 16 Ollie Behrman.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna have a really good season. He's gonna beat his teammate, but at the end of the day, he's in a Haas, can only do so much, and I think he's gonna be 16. So, yeah, Ollie Behrman in 16 for me.
And 16 for me is going to be Haas, but it's just Esteban Ocon instead of Ollie. I see great things for Esteban. I think he did well last season, and I
Mhm.
think he had some great guidance
Mhm.
last season, and I'd love to see more of that. But it's not top 10 worthy, so
Interesting.
that's where he is.
Alright, I'm going for number 15, Gabby Bortoleto. I think he's gonna have a great season. I think he's gonna, getting the points here and there, but
Mm,
I just think Nico is gonna just get the better of him slightly. I'm talking like 1 or 2 points. I'm not saying he's gonna wipe the floor with him. I
yeah,
just think maybe experience this year is going to help Nico out a little bit, and he's gonna just edge him out a little bit. So number 15, Gabby, and number 14 is gonna be Nico while we're here for the reasons I just said, basically. So they're my
okay.
predictions.
Interesting, interesting. Well,
Yeah.
my 15 is going to Valtteri.
Mhm.
I think, yeah, like we
Nice.
said earlier, I really hope they do have a good first season. They're not gonna have what they need to, really
Good.
make a huge impact, and I think 15 is as high as he's gonna get.
Yeah.
That's where Valtteri sits for me, and
Mhm.
then my 14 will be Ollie Behrman.
Okay.
No rhyme or reason. I think he's just gonna be a really solid driver. I think he will outperform Esteban,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's got that grit still. I mean, it's a
Mhm.
season, so I think they all will, and
Interesting.
I'm excited to see that from him.
I
Okay.
am going number 13, Arvid Lindblad. So I think he's going to do well. Rookie season. He's going to get some points. But, I just think there are faster drivers in front of him and he's going to finish in 13.
13, 13 for me is Liam Lawson.
Okay. We did a swapperoo with the racing ball drivers.
We did. I thought it was interesting that you thought that Arvin would outperform Liam. That will be interesting to watch because I do like Liam. There's a lot of times where I don't like Liam, but I just have to let that go.
Hmm.
I think he's ruthless.
Yeah. He is ruthless. Definitely ruthless.
Sometimes in a great way, most times not so much. But yeah, that's where I'm landing with Liam. I don't think he's going to get any better than that. And I'd love to see him prove me wrong, but I'd love to see him prove both of us wrong.
Yep. I'd love them all to prove us wrong because, at the end of the day, we want them all to do well, but they can't all do well. There's got to be an order and it is what it is. But yeah, it is nice when drivers that typically haven't performed well or, being given the accolades they deserve. It's nice when it finally comes into fruition. So hopefully we see it. If we don't, we don't. We move on.
Maybe not.
All right. I'm going number 12. Lance Stroll. So I think he's going to have a good season. I think he's going to get some points. He's going to win a race. Then he might just have a few DNFs. So he's going to end up in number 12 for me.
Okay.
Your turn.
That is that. I love that. I love the faith you have in him.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like the car's going to be good. So
It's so
yeah,
good.
I think it's going to be
I
good.
feel like it's funny because like we keep going toe to toe, and you just said Lance, but my next prediction is going to be Alonso.
You think he's going to be outside of top 10?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I need him to be.
Well, in an Adrian Newey car, we'll see.
I I need him to be in the sense of I have other things in my mind that I want to play out. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
and just as you said earlier, this is how the dice is rolling.
I just want to flag that we're up to number 11. You
I
haven't
haven't
listed a
put
Ferrari
Ferrari. I
driver.
know. I
So
know.
the math isn't mathing, and I think you need to revoke your first bold prediction, but we can revisit that at the end.
I know. This is the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, I'm going number 11, and I hate putting him here because I feel like he deserves more, but I just don't see where or how. Alex Albon.
mm,
I think Williams is going to be really good this year. I'm excited to see what they have in store. A little bit worried that the car wasn't ready. My nerves are nerving, but yeah, I just think he's going to be an 11. That's where he is, and that's it. What's yours?
oh, my light just went out. Sorry about that. I don't want to make this prediction actually, but I have to. We're going with it.
Go for it.
I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth, but it is what it is, and he's going there, and I just am going to close my eyes and hope for the best, and it's Lewis Hamilton.
Then, wow, wow, wow. That is a fall from grace if I've ever seen one. And I'm going to choose to just not
All right.
engage. Just going to respect my space and my mental health, and I'm just not going to engage with that. We move on.
We're
That's what you
moving on
think?
real quick, real quick.
I'm going to be very pleased and very happy to prove you wrong at the end of the season. I will do a little dance. I'll do whatever because I know
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. So
yeah. I
yeah,
look
we'll
forward
get
to it.
dinner on it. We'll get some dinner, a lunch, maybe even a breakfast, and yeah, lock
I
it in.
will I will wait, and I'm excited. Yes.
All right, great. I'm going number 10. Actually, we've got our 11. Did you say yeah? We've got our 11. I feel
Yep.
like we need a reset. We're going top 10, guys. Getting down to it. Let's go.
I actually don't think I would feel like this because we didn't do our predictions last year, so I am feeling quite
It's stressful.
uncomfortable.
Yes, it's a weird feeling.
It's really weird because I just realized I have so many favorite children.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you can't
right.
can't love them
I
all.
can't. I can't. No, no. That's the wicked part of our position.
It is, but
It
that's why we're
is.
here.
All right, Natalie, here we
It's got to
go.
be
We're
done.
launching into the top 10. Who is your 10?
Isaac Hadjar, number 10. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's going to put it in number 10. I think he's going to have a really good year at Red Bull. I think he's not going to be huge, massive margins to Max. I think he's going to
Mm,
be there or thereabouts. We might even see a podium. I don't know, but I just think he's smart. He's like very intelligent. So I think if anyone is going to be able to go in, learn quickly, adapt quickly, and is fast, we know he can do it. So I've got some high standards for him this year, and I hope he lives up to them. So yeah, that's what I think. Who's your
amazing.
number
I'm
10?
so excited for Isaac Hadjar to be in 10th.
Me too.
That would be amazing. I'm actually not going to put him in 10th. I'm probably going to put him hold it higher.
Oh,
So
okay.
my 10th, da 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 da, Charles Leclerc. I'm sorry. I just have to do it. I know it's
Yeah,
upsetting. Choose to ignore it. That's fine. But I have to put him somewhere. I have to back myself in what I'm saying in terms of me thinking that Ferrari just doesn't have the magic this year. It's upsetting. I'm really sorry to everyone, but that's just what it is. He's a great driver. Yes, I'm absolutely not denying that.
yeah.
Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Love Charles. But I think it's going to be the car that is their undoing this year.
I do just want to remind you though, you've put the Ferrari drivers ahead of the Audi drivers.
I haven't,
It's yeah, you have.
just one.
Really? Have you only named one? Well, your other one better finish like real high, otherwise it's just not going to work. Yeah, I'll be adding this up later just to let
Do
you
you
know.
remember my other bold prediction?
Yeah, no, oh, you're crazy. We'll get there. We'll
We'll
see.
get there. But sorry, Natalie, I know, I'm sorry. I think that they may have a really rough year.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a rough season to get through, but they'll get through it. They'll take all the learning and run into next season with everything. But this year, it's just not going to happen. So that's just my
Yeah.
prediction.
Whatever. Okay, I am going number 9. I'm going number 9, Colour Science. Blooms are going to have a great year. It's still early days. We don't know what's going on over there. I think he's going to have the edge on Alex, but yeah, number 9. I would love to put him higher. I would love to see Williams pull a McLaren, you know, what they did a couple of years ago, at last at testing, fighting for the win 6 months down the track. I would love to see that,
Love.
and
Yeah.
I hope it happens. You know,
They need to go to testing for that to be able to happen. How heartbreaking not to see them out
I
this
know.
week.
At
So,
least it's
yeah.
just the blind testing. It's not like the testing. But yeah,
Yeah. Still
it is
petrifying.
9 color signs. Go. Your turn.
Amazing. Amazing. So I'm going 9 Isaac Hadjar.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty much exactly what you said. I think he'll have a great partnership with Max. He's going to learn a lot from Max. And hopefully the car kicks into gear for them earlier on in the season and they can niggle things out. Honestly, I just want him to actually make the race in 5 weeks' time and not do
A
what
2020.
happened last year. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need that. So, yeah, no, I think he'll do really well, and I think he'll do the best he can, which
Yeah.
is ninth for me.
Okay. Love that. Hypothetically, sorry, my brain has just,
Let's go.
gone
Yeah.
off. We know Isaac is a Lewis Hamilton fan through and through, loves him. If the championship comes down to Lewis and Max at the end of the year, is he holding up Lewis or is he letting him pass? If the title fight is rating on it. What are you doing? Tell us, Isaac. Are you going to let Lewis by or are you going to defend like your life
He'll be
depends
like,
on it?
"Oh, him, right behind me," and then when I just decided to break early.
God. P8,
Mhm.
Max Verstappen. I know, I know. I don't wanna do it. I don't even like, he's gonna have a stinker if he
You
does.
think I'm outrageous? That is
That's not that outrageous. We don't even know if their engine goes. Like, it's new. It's basically, you know no, I don't know. I
if
just think
anyone can get an F1 car around a track
mm,
with an engine that does not function,
mm,
it is Max Verstappen.
it is, but I don't know. There are
He
other
would
people
just scull a Red Bull, wings would come out from his back, he would
Mm.
hold the car onto his back, and he would just get around the track. That's who you're putting. That's who you're putting there.
I just think maybe the first half of the season are gonna be diabolical. They're gonna be it's gonna be terrible. We're gonna have DNFs. We don't know their reliability. We don't know anything. So I just think it's not gonna be, a reflection of his driving ability. It's gonna be just a car with so many unknowns, and we're gonna have PU failures. We're gonna have things happen because
Yeah.
it's new, and we just don't have the data. We don't
Yeah.
have the testing. It is what it is. So yeah, we're going to see magical Max performances for sure, but I
Mm,
just think they're going to be few and far between because we just don't know what this Ford powertrain situation is going to bring. So yeah, that's
yeah.
where I'm at with that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's that's shocked me into next year. Okay, so P7 for me, Alex Albon.
Wow. Okay, I like it.
I
Yep.
like I massive Alex stan. I also really want Williams to do big and great things. We just need to see that car on the track at some point so that we can really, you
Yeah.
know, confirm to ourselves that yes, we are absolutely manifesting this for Williams. I think, yeah, exciting things coming for them. So that's where Alex is sitting for me.
Right. All right. It's just getting tricky.
Got really hot in here just now.
Yeah. I am going P7. I'm in two minds. I'm like, Lewis needs to win his eighth championship this year. It has to happen. But I'm like, the Ferrari needs to be a rocket ship. Is it going to be a rocket ship? I don't know. Wouldn't bet my life on it.
You can just take the "I don't" away from your sentence
All
and
right.
land on
Okay.
"No, it is not."
Okay. I'm going to go P7, Lewis Hamilton. Yeah. I know. I know. I'm not even being delusional. I'm actually just being sensible right now. And
Mm,
I want every part of me wants to watch testing and want to be proven wrong. I want to see that Ferrari just zooming around that track faster than we've ever seen it before. But at this stage, don't have any evidence to back that. And he's going to have another new engineer. We saw that his old engineer's been appointed to someone else. And I'm like, unless Bono has had a trade from Mercedes to Ferrari, he's got to start from scratch again, new engineer. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Were
know
we
what
in
you
love
mean.
with
I
Were
know.
we in love with the old one? No, but sometimes it's just better the devil you know. And I just think new car, another new engineer. Like, just we need some familiar, familiar.
Yeah.
I can't say it. We need some consistency. We need some consistency. And I'm just like, yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I want to be proved wrong. And here, begging to be proved wrong.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I'm
anyway,
just a girl
I'm just a girl.
sitting on
Um,
the park bench.
yeah, I put my Ferrari hat over there. I'm just being a responsible F1 spectator, and that's kind of where I think it's going to
Yeah,
happen this year.
fair,
But
fair.
anyway, we move on.
Yeah, we move
Talk
on.
to me.
All right.
Number 7.
Yeah, this is getting hard now. So
Yeah.
I actually want this person to be higher. I just don't think it's going to happen. Color signs.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. There's nothing I have to say about it. It's just
It's still great. I feel like that's a great spot you put him
I
in.
think it's a great spot. I think he'll
Yeah.
definitely improve in terms of how he performed last year.
Mhm.
Again, no one knows what's happening this year, so it's
Mhm.
hard to say, but yeah, we just want him to do well, and he will continue take it sky high. It's just not this year.
Yeah.
Carlos, Carlos.
Love that. I'm going P6, Charles Leclerc, because I don't think it's going to be Lewis's driving that's the issue. I think if Ferrari aren't doing well this year, it's because of the car. We know they're both quick. We know they both can adapt well. So yeah, it's nothing personal against each of the drivers. I just think if it's not working this year, it's because of the car. So they could have a point between them. They could be equal points. I don't know, but that's just where I'm putting them. Prove me wrong, please. Said it before. Say it again. We move on. Go.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting juicy now. I think
Yeah.
for me, this is going to be absolutely outrageous. Everyone's going to say you are absolutely delusional. I'm never listening to you ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lando Norris.
Okay, interesting. No, I don't think that's too delusional. Like it's
I think
semi-delusional.
it's semi delusional, but I just see it in my head. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
Fair.
I'm actually not going to make comment on it
Yeah.
because I'm still trying to convince myself. But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna go P5. I'm gonna go Oscar Piastri. Sorry,
Mhm.
nothing
Mhm.
personal. I just think the cars are all going to be really close this year. Some of them, those Mercedes-powered cars, they're gonna be close. And I don't know why. I hope not. We need an Aussie boy to win, but I just that's what my feelings, my vibes, my juju's telling me. P5 Oscar Piastri.
Mm.
Yeah, your turn.
Mhm. Cool. 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 Natalie. Cool. I'm just like really thinking about who you've got left, and I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, so P5.
Yep.
I think that
Talk to me. Talk to me.
this is really ridiculous. It's honestly getting ridiculous, but I'm going with Max for P.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, I put him lower, so
Yeah, you
nothing to
did.
say here. Yeah.
And I thought that was outrageous, by the way.
Yeah. I only put him in 8th. You only put him 3 spots higher.
I mean, 3 spots in Formula One can be a lot.
All right. P4, Lando Norris. I just think he's going to be P4.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's my only reason.
All right.
Who's yours?
I like P4 for me. I am going with a Gabrielle in P4.
Wow. Wow. That is so random. And like, why is Nico so bad compared to to Gabby this? What has happened to him?
I don't know. There could always
Care to
be
enlighten us?
a mid-season swap out.
Of Nico at Audi,
Mhm.
German Nico Hulkenberg gets sorry, German Nico
I'm
Hulkenberg.
just saying that there are always possibilities as to why he could be so low, but that's not my reasoning. So Gabby Bortoletto, as we all know, such extreme potential. His
I agree.
potential is sky high, out of this
Mm.
world, in another galaxy.
Yeah.
The only reason I wouldn't put him higher is because of the car and who he drives for. We could be laughing at this in literally 3 races' time, and that's fine for me. But
I'm literally laughing at this right now internally, but
yeah,
that's fine.
tell me why.
I just no, I don't see. Not that you put him fourth. I think if the car's great, if the car's good, for sure he can get there. I just don't see him wiping the floor with Nico. I just don't see that happening. So I feel like if he's fourth,
Really?
no, if he's in fourth, Nico's got to be in sixth. That's what I. That's how I envision it. So
Okay.
I just don't see that big a gap. I don't.
You can't see the drastic where how far I've separated them.
Yeah, no, can't
So
see that.
you don't think that Gabby's performance is miles ahead of Nico's? And are you
No,
basing that off Nico's?
no, I'm just basing that off. It's new regs. Nico's got experience, and I just don't think the disparity is going to be that big this year between them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
but You go, Glen Coco.
I'm
You do your
going
thing.
because I made a bold prediction and I'm sticking to it. And
I love how you just won't back down on it. You're just
no,
going with it. You are committing and you are just like, "Nah, I've said it. That's
yeah,
it. I've got to go with
yeah.
it."
And you should absolutely know that this is exactly what I'm like.
Yeah, exactly. So, stubborn AF, take
Yep,
note.
yep, yep.
Nah, no,
Small
I
through and
love it.
through.
You
So
commit, I'm
Gabby
here for the
fourth,
commitment. Yeah?
Gabby fourth. I think he's
Alright.
gonna blow everyone out of the water.
Yeah.
Watch
Nah,
this
good.
space.
Love it. Would love to see that. Would love to see that. It's been a while since we've seen a new talent just come through and absolutely shock us
Yep,
all, and it's
yep.
probably since Max. So, yeah, no, I would love to see that. So, yeah,
Mhm.
um, I'm here for it.
I'm glad that you haven't been
P3?
completely shocked by Oscar, but just saying.
No, not completely
Yeah,
shocked.
yeah. Let's go.
P3, I am putting Fernando Alonso in P3. Yeah. I think that man can just drive anything, let alone an Adrian Newey car. And I just
Oh, we're
think we're going to.
really holding on to that, aren't we?
Oh, no, I'm not. I am so excited. I just think Alonso is going to be incredible this year. I think he's going to be really. It's his last year, he said, if not his last, his second last. And I just think he's going to give it absolutely everything he has. And yeah, we're just going to see ruthless, relentless Alonso of the past. And yeah, he's going to put it in P3. So that's my P3, Fernando Alonso. Who's
Oh
yours?
my god, I would jump up and down, scream. I would cry tears of happiness every time that man makes a podium. So
I
I
actually was maybe gonna put him higher. That's how good I think he's gonna be this year.
mm,
Yeah, because he's been at that team for years. Operationally, he knows everything, like engineer, everything else is tick, 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 tick. All he needs is a fast car. We saw it a couple of years ago at the beginning of the season when he was given one. And
yep,
where was he every week? Best of the rest. He was on
yep,
that podium or thereabouts. So I just think he's that good. If he's got a fast car, there's no stopping him. So yeah, Fernando Alonso. Who's your
love
P3?
it. Down to the wire now. So I think we kind of know where we're going, and I'm absolutely gobsmacked with your predictions.
Yeah. I'm surprising myself.
I know, it's so good. So P3 for me, I am putting Kimi Antonelli in P3. Again, I think he will absolutely be challenging for that drivers' championship. Don't
Mhm.
think he's going to get it, but
Yep.
he's going to be in a rocket ship of a car.
Mhm.
And I need to go buy some Mercedes merch, is all I've got to say.
All right. Well, we're down to the wire. We are at 1 and 2.
Hmm.
My 1 and 2 are both Mercedes drivers because that's what I've got left, George and Kimmy. And I don't know why. I don't know what has changed in me the last month because I literally was betting body parts that George Russell was taking out the 2026 drivers
Oh
champion.
my God, I'm
Yeah.
stressed.
But I think it's going to be Kimi Antonelli. I think Kimmy's going to take it out. So I'm putting George in P2 and I'm putting Kimmy in P1. I don't know why. There's just something
Natalie!
I woke up today and I just had this feeling that he's going to do it. I saw that photo of him with the Olympic torch. He looks recharged. He looks ready to go. And I just think he's had a year. He's like locked in. He's got his engineer. He knows what's happening. Bono builds Formula One champions. That's his job. Literally. Like he knows what the ingredients you need to win a race. He knows what drivers need. And I just think he's had a year of that. And next year, him and George are going to be like level playing field, new regs, new car. And yeah, he's going to not be a rookie anymore and he's going to win it. I don't think it's going to be a clean sweep. I think it's going to be very reminiscent of last year's Oscar and Lando back and forth, back and forth. We're going to see drama. We're going to see why did you put me on a different strategy? We're going to see fireworks down at Mercedes. We're going to see some fists on the table from Toto for sure. And I just think Kimmy's going to take it. I think he's going to do it. Yeah. That's what I think is
I
going to happen.
I have been shocked into silence by my gorgeous co-host Natalie because I had no idea that this is the direction she was going in
Neither
today.
did I. I didn't know.
Wow. I
Yeah.
need to take a second. That is a lot. When you made that comment earlier in the record, when you're like, "We just have to wait and see to my predictions," I
Yeah.
almost lost it then and there.
I know.
Wow, Akimi Antonelli,
Yeah.
driver champion
Yeah.
2026. I mean, I would we'd have to instantly fly to Italy. We would have to.
We would. Italy, Lygon Street, whatever. Same thing.
Yeah, yeah, same, same thing.
So
Amazing, incredible. Your predictions, they're done.
they're done. That's me locked in.
Would you like to hear mine?
Go on. Give it to me.
They're absolutely not as mind-bogglingly blowing than yours.
Can I get
Yeah, please take it
Oscar
away.
Piastri number one? Yeah.
Yes! My 2026 1 and 2,
Yeah.
Oscar Piastri in P1 with George Russell very closely behind in P2. I personally think it's gonna play out with exactly how you've said. It's going to be similar to last season. It's going to be neck and neck. I think Oscar will actually be trailing from behind and then come up towards the end. Um,
Okay.
take it.
Yeah. I would love that too.
That would be my ideal situation. George, I'm still shocked by your whole Kimi Antonelli, George Russell thing, but I do think George has it in him.
No, for sure. George is amazing. I don't know why, just something today. I just think it's going to be Kimmy. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, Oscar Piastri, I think hopefully he's got the car he needs. He's
Hmm.
absolutely going to have the determination that he needs.
Sure.
As I said, I don't think he's going to be running away with it. By no means. He's going to
Yeah.
be chasing it and chasing it real hard. So fingers crossed that's where we land. If we don't, that's fine too. And we have
All right.
just listed out our rankings from 22 to 1.
We have.
And that was tough.
That was so tough, but I think best way to do it off the cuff, go on vibes, go on feelings,
Yeah.
and just see what happens. I think after we see the cars at testing in Bahrain, we'll obviously have some opinions on our order. We can discuss that in our Melbourne predictions episode.
Yeah.
But I just think that's where we are at the moment. And with either of our predictions, I would love to see another new first time world champion. I think
Mm.
that's always just something amazing and incredible to witness. So if either of them win, great. If it's someone else, also great. We want more first podiums. We want more first
Give
wins.
us
We want
all of the firsts.
it all this year. So
Yeah.
yeah, so excited for the season, and it feels like it's finally back. Not fully back, but like
Not all back. I still
little
feel a
tweaks
bit
out.
rusty, to be honest. I'm like, oh gosh, we've just filmed this whole predictions episode, and I'm like, oh yeah,
It's a
okay.
long one. This is a
Going
long
for a little
episode.
loop, but I'm just like, I still need to like get
Yeah.
some kinks out. Yeah.
All right, you want to close us out?
Yeah, I sure will. So thank you so much for joining us for our 2026 predictions. We've given you some bold takes, some outrageously bold, some not so. And we have given you our driver lineup for the whole season 22. We are so excited to see what this means for us and for every fan and for the drivers themselves, for the teams. It's going to be a massive year, and we are so excited to bring you along with us. We'll
Woo.
see you next week for testing.
See you next week.
Ciao.
Bye.